Alright, Thomas here with Tabletop Live. There's Damien, always with the mask. Sometimes it's hard to recognize your favorite friends. And here we are, registration. I did not get here early enough yesterday. My flight was delayed to register yesterday, so now we have the line of doom all the way in there. But it seems to be moving pretty quick.
I already got mine. I'm just standing in line so he's not lonely.
It's got a good friend. Damien's here just waiting in line for me. This is 8 o'clock-ish. Games don't start till 10, so there's a little bit of time here. Get it all set up. So here's the army. It survived. It's bouncing around as we bump on everything, but once we get set up, I'll be back. LVO, day one. All right, we're here at table first round. Again, playing against Monster Mash. David, my opponent here. I've already had my first turn. He had a Damacaron. I did go first. I was able to redeploy. Intercessors picked him up. But multi-meltas from those whipped. We'll come back. All right, the aftermath is done. We went and called it after turn 2. David was a great opponent. Gilliman made a desperate attempt to finish off this Trigon in the center. You see he's not there, and the Trigon is. -1 to wound, really hurt. He had feel no pain up. He hit some clutch feel no pains. He hit me back, and then he fought twice. Gilliman was just making saves like a boss. He only failed 1 out of fighting twice. So he took 4 damage on it, and then he hit me with a tail attack. Did a big hit with a D3+1, did 4 wounds to Gilliman. I failed it, and then he's like, well, you got 1 wound left? I'll spend a strat, do 1 more wound. Gilliman just died and didn't get up, and then it fell apart. He charged me and just demolished me. He blocked the invulnerable save, so I didn't really have saves against all his monsters. It was, Tyranids, Monster Mash, pretty good. So the final score?
So we'll do the size mix first.
Look at that.
Let me just roll
Beat stick. He got 97 to my 38. I wasn't even able to kind of stay in the game after turn 2. I pushed it all in or not, and I lost. So good game. First round of LVO in the books with some time to spare. That means I can actually get time to get some lunch. We'll be back for round 2. Thanks, everyone. All right. End of round 2 is actually over. We're about to start round 3. But Death Watch fell to the Ultramarines, so it was 90 to 45. I got to go first. He had some Redemptors. Put him right on the line. Mistakenly, I redeployed some Eradicators, and it was pretty much over from the get-go. I was able to do a lot of damage. Both Dreadnoughts blew up. Bad news for Death Watch. So now we're going into turn round 3. I'm playing Imperial Guard. Lots of tank commanders. Lots of troops, scions maybe. I don't know what to look at the list. And then Gonskos. So it should be fun. This is the terrain we're running.
This one it's not.
So I'll try to get some shots of the video once my opponent gets here and once we're all set up.
I think I'm next to you, Thomas.
There's Seth.
Yeah.
Mad Dog Officer
I'm over
himself.
266.
Oh, we're going to have some exciting times. The man himself. All right, we'll come back. We'll see you guys. All right, turn 1 is here. I'm playing against Chris. I played him at a local tournament not too long ago. This same list. I've changed mine slightly since then, but he wrecked me pretty bad. This time I have a little bit better terrain set up, so he did win the roll to go first again, so I'm going to take some shots, but I think I've hit pretty well. He won't be able to shoot anything significant. He's got his Gaunt's Ghost. This is Vital Intelligence. You're going to see the objectives spread across. I'm kind of hiding. I'm trying to manage some angles here if he steps his tanks into the zones. The Blade Guard here. Everybody's kind of managing. This is a 4S-1. So if he shoots some artillery at me, infiltrators here. We did player place from the LVO style, so I placed my half, he placed his. It's good. He's doing his work, so we'll come back probably at the end of the game, or if we have something notable, and see how it goes. All right, Ultra Faithful. I couldn't pull it off. Chris's guns were too many. Vital Intelligence is just, holding 2 was just too much. We started pulling up the stuff, but I made the big push to go this way, which was really a mistake because even though he didn't have many tanks here, I could never cross this no man's land without getting shot. Everybody failed their runs, just enough to die. Over here, this is a much better angle for me. I ended up, like, instead of positioning guys here because I was worried about getting shot by 1 or 2 tanks, I positioned them all here, and I spent half the game just stuck behind this ruin or wall, and I never could get angles. So it was like I had 2 or 3 turns of just wasted shooting. When I did shoot, I did work, but wasn't enough. The final score, 43-76. The Guard take it. Chris is a great opponent. Chris, say hello. Thank you very much. This is Thomas signing off for round 3. We'll be back tomorrow as we try to go get another W. All right, gang. We're here. It's day 2 of LVO round 4. I'm playing Tom. My opponent's got Death Guard with a little demons mixed in, summoning Epidemius. So hopefully we can kind of keep the tally low so he doesn't destroy me. Here is the table setup. We've done some player place terrain. This is surround and destroy, so the objectives are really spread far apart. I've gone with my standard behind enemy lines, but the third choice was tough. I got banners and oaths. He's chosen spread the contagion to the last on his plague burst crawlers. He has 3 of them, and engage. We're going to start deployment, and we'll come back. All right, we're here starting the first turn. Opponent's kind of got stuff stashed on both sides. 1 plague burst crawler here. 2 on this side. I kind of split my forces. Here you kind of see after I did the redeploy, I had kind of half and half trying to decide where to go. Ended up shuffling things back to this side for the most part. I marked that guy for Seal of Oath. He's advancing some Poxwalkers up to get on objectives. This is a hold 1, hold 2. And yeah, he's going first, so let's see what we can do. All right, we're here at the end of turn 1. I moved these guys back because he's got some quick flesh mowers. I don't want them to attack me. I did drop a banner there. My speeder flatted out over here to kind of hide. I couldn't quite get in the center for Oath because of the way that building is. These guys advanced up, intercessors, to get on the objective and dropped the hammer on those Poxwalkers with +1 to wound from the chaplain. Was able to thin the horde. Everyone's kind of got the bubble for the invulnerable save and the feel no pains. Over here, the Eradicator stepped up with +1 to hit to get rid of the heavy penalty on turn 1 and shot and killed the flesh mower there. We dropped the banner with these guys, and that's it. We're ready for turn 2, and we'll be back. All right, we got the end of turn 2. The Plague Mortars kind of stayed back and popped some shots. Didn't really do any damage. They killed 1 Eradicator, which I grew back and shuffled a few wounds, which I've healed some. On my turn, I moved these guys up, let the chaplain get full rerolls onto the tank, did some wounds to it, got it down to 4 wounds, and then I charged it with the speeder to tie it up. Intercessors advanced up, shot over here a little bit, and then really killed all the guys on this objective. Killed some Furies that he summoned. He did summon Epidemius in the back. These guys are still shuffled over here. Over here, I took my guerrilla tactics infiltrators and got them out of there, so Vitrix are holding down the fort. Over here, I dropped the banner on the objective, and Eradicator shuffled up. So still no points on Oath really for the center, but I'm doing a number on all his troops. So we're going to go into turn 3 and see what Tom has in store for me. Turn 3, this is his movement phase, so I'm going to let him keep going your second phase. Go ahead and do it. Just going to show where everyone is. He moved his Plague Burst Crawler out. These guys are shuffling up the remains. They passed the morale test to try to take care of that speeder. Okay. 6. It doesn't go off. It's a 6. It's a 7. We got a crawler coming up here. These guys advanced up to help out that objective. And yeah, we're gonna get shot. He popped out to shoot at this speeder here. This is turn 3, right? This is turn 3. All right, we'll be back. All right, end of Tom's turn. He's able to make that flesh mower. Our transhuman with my last CP. He hit me with 5. I needed to just not fail 2 to keep that point. I did not have any CPs for a reroll, but I failed exactly 2 died. I didn't lose my banner, but I didn't hold that point. This guy failed a long charge here on the speeder, but the speeder took some las cannons from the tank and survived. Took some hits here from the mortars. The Speeder of Doom survives even with Possessed attacking it and getting shot with las cannons in close combat. So he's still alive, kicking, blocking. I took some. He can't even get a tally because everybody's still alive. Hellblasters took a few casualties from this tank when he extended the range. He's down to 3, but now it is my turn 3 to get vengeance for him shooting at me. All right, guys, end of turn 4. I was able to take out the tank. It was kind of risky. Do I want to shoot it or do I want to charge it? I really want to get onto that zone and behind enemy lines, but I didn't want the tank to be alive. I probably should have charged it, but we went and shot it with these Eradicators. because they couldn't shoot anything else, and they killed it. It exploded. That was the risk of if I charged it, he could explode and wound a lot of guys. I didn't want that. He auto-exploded it and wounded the speeder, but nobody else. So I still have that point. I shot and did some wounds there, but he's still kind of at mid-tier bracket. So actually, he might have dropped down below 1, so he's still a horror. And then everyone shuffled up. Over here, we're doing our things. So we're scored up. We're going to turn 4. All right, it's turn 4. Death Guard coming out of the booth. This guy's going to try to finish his work on that Victrix Guard. This drone got too high. Couldn't actually make the charge down in the building. It's over 5 inches, so he couldn't just charge those Victrix Guard, but the Lord and the Death Shroud didn't have that problem. Made the Death Shroud fight first, or fight last from the Judiciar. So we're going to see how that combat goes. But right now, you're fighting here. All right, tell me how it goes. I'm not transhumaning, got no CP left. Toughness 4, 3's the wound. Oh, the mower. It's not mowing very much. 5 wounds? You're telling me I gotta make 4. Here we go, baby. Hit 4 and I live. Oh, no CP. Not enough. Victrix Guard is down. That drops the banner.
Tally!
I killed a unit. This first unit killed on turn 4, Epidemius. All right. All right, Death Shroud. Boss guy, what can you do to 2 Victrix here?
So you get to do the first thing though, right? Because you made them fight last.
So these guys are fighting last, but these guys are just in a regular combat, so you still charge, so all the charges go first. So you swing there, and then if I'm still alive, I'll get to swing next. So we'll come back when that combat's done. They just refuse to die. The Victrix Guard just take a crap load of 3-up saves, survived with 1 wound. I did 1 wound fighting back, so they're hurt a little bit, but that's the end of turn 4. Going into my bottom of turn 4, we're starting to run out of time, so we're going to go speed this up. We'll be back. I think we do. I'm a little bit shocked what just happened. I was just trying to get Oath and tie up his champion. The shooting went ridiculously well. They was able to pick up that guy, the bloat drone, and the Terminators. Everyone here just kind of lined up their guns. And then Judiciar was like, I need to get Oath. And I run in here and charge this guy, and he just straight up murked them all by himself. He failed all of his vulnerables. He did some mortals on top of it. Just put him down. He didn't get to swing. Gosh, and I killed his other Plague Ghost Crawler with some Meltas. That's the game. Tom's a great opponent. Super fun game. We're going to wrap it up here. I'll tally the score in a second. We'll give you the totals, but great game. Thanks. To round 4. That was fantastic. Oh, what a finish. What a finish. Close game. Tom was able to kind of keep the primary on, and I was just keeping pace with him, and I was able to edge him out in the secondaries by killing some of his to the last. His Plaguebear's Crawlers went down. I'm the only one who's killed some Plaguebear's Crawlers out of his run so far, so a little kudos to the Ultramarines. The final score, 87-73. Ultramarines win one. All right, starting out day 2 good. So we'll be back for round 5. It's time for lunch. Quick take of the peek. There's my opponent, Tom. Thank you. Say hi, Tom. There he is. And then here we are at LVO. So many Warhammers going on. Woo! It's still going. All right, and we'll be back. All right, round 5. We're playing Death Guard again. We're in the middle of round 1. I've already done my turn, pretty much just positioning. I shut up some Pokwalker, not too much. He's bringing some back, spending some CP. His tally man did not get any command points this turn on both mine and his phase, so good for me. Taking Battleground, let's look at the secondaries. This is Battle Lines. I've got behind enemy lines close in Battleground. Yeah, go ahead. You get it. I'm listening. So he's rolling up. He's going fast. They want to be there. All right, so I'll wrap this up so we can get back to this game, but just a quick look at the deployment. He's hiding in the back. I've marked one of those Plaguebear's Crawlers as my seal of oath. He's going to try to come out. He's picked Grind, so I'm going to try to hide so he cannot shoot me. Let's see if it happens. I put one Eradicators in reserve. That might be a mistake. All right, the game is done. We kind of called it after a devastating round 2. These poor Eradicators, you don't see he has 1 wound left, but he basically tanked 2 Plaguebear's Crawlers and 2 Volkite Contemptors It was a combination of some hot rolls on my side and some flubbed rolls on his wounding. I did transhuman, and I survived with 1 wound. So I was basically going to grow him back. He had positioned some guys to like lower my AP, Poxwalkers, but he left them real close, so my whole army was going to get to heroically intervene. And then he had left himself wide open to let me go into his zone, get behind enemy lines on my top of turn 2. It was bad. So game's over. Look at this man right here. Here he is. Look at the Tau. They're winning. They're doing things. Whoa, they look fantastic. This is the best looking Tau army I've seen in some time.
Thanks so much.
What is your name?
Israel Sanchez. Easy Painting Studio if you want.
Oh, there we go. Give him the.
Thanks so much. So my studio is Easy Painting Studio. Easy is ICCY_painting_studio.
There you go. Fantastic. Well, thank you. His army looks fantastic, so go get some stuff painted by this guy. Look at this. Freaking Tau. New Tau's about to come out. It's going to be hot tamales. Wow. Good stuff. All right, so end of the round real quick. Death Guard fall to the Ultramarines, 95-12. Brutal turns. All right, so we're going to wrap it up for round 5. One more game for the tournament. We're not undefeated, so we're not going to go into Sunday. But we probably will stick around for the RTT Sunday. So for all the people who did go undefeated, and we'll play some more games then. So we'll see you then. All right, folks, we're here on the final round. My opponent, Mitchell. Say hello, Mitchell. He's playing Custodes, Emperor's Chosen. He's got a lot of bikes. We're playing Scouring. These forests here are obscuring, so it's going to be a slugfest. We both token Stranglehold, and what do we take? Stranglehold. He's taking Auric Mortalis. That's like kill my Primarch. And he's taking banners. I've got Oath, Strangle, and Assassinate. So it's going to be a bloodbath. It's going to be great. He wanted to go first. We're letting him do his things. There's all the guys deployed. We'll be back as the action unfolds. All right, the round is over. It is a win for the Custodes. Mitchell, a new friend I've met, was able to take it. We were running out of time. Unfortunately, this list takes a lot of work, and I usually use up all the time. We went down to the wire. Bottom of the turn, I had enough tricks I could have got the final objectives, but hard dice down, we had to quit. So I wasn't able to finish my last turn. So I was able to eke out just enough points to take the lead and win for me. But it was a fantastic game. Congratulations to Mitchell. That left me 3-3 for the tournament, but a lot of great games, a lot of good memories. Good stuff with the Ultras. I had a good time. I think the list performed pretty well. Did all the things I wanted it to. So it's just you gotta work really hard against some of these tough matchups. But we're signing off. I'm sure we're gonna have some new content for you coming soon. Thanks for watching. If you like this content, share and like. Hit that subscribe. And until next time, keep rolling those 6s.